back to my channel. Okay, so as you can see, I'm like starting to get glam, and I was like, why don't I just make a like chit chat get ready with me, another chit chat get ready with me. Also, I did dye my hair blue recently. It's cute, I love it. Anyway, let's get started. I already did my skincare. I'm just doing my eyes right now. I've just been kind of at a roadblock, like, I don't know, always hard to like figure out what you want to do, because I do really have a passion for making videos and I really think it's so fun and I could definitely do it. Like, I truly believe that if I put my whole into this, like, I could make something out of it. But it's just hard for me to like edit and stuff and get the motivation to edit, especially because I don't even know what my editing style is yet. Like, I'm still trying to figure that out, and it's just hard to figure stuff out like that, especially when you just like, I'm not a big editor. I've never really like dove into editing before, so sometimes I'm like, oh, this editing is like really mid. But from like, I just gotta remember, like, you know, we all start off somewhere, and like, it doesn't have to be perfect, just have fun. And I have fun making the videos, but editing them is a different story. But recently, literally last night, I had like some crazy freaking thoughts. Like, I'm just like, I have to get my freaking shit together. I have to get my shit together. And I don't know, growing up, like, I've always been really hard on myself. Was like super insecure, and I would just always feel like really ugly, like, just because, like, you know, growing up I was just like a little chubby Mexican boy, and I don't know, I just always felt like as a gay boy I've always only had like girlfriends, so I don't know, like, I feel like my girlfriends were always so pretty, and I just always felt like I looked really gross, and I just used to have the mentality, like, I used to just like believe that, like, genuinely believe that I'm like the most disgusting thing ever, which is honestly so sad. Like, I wish I could give my younger self a hug. But now that I'm getting older, I've definitely like found my confidence, and I love to do makeup. I used to be like, oh my gosh, like, I am only attractive when I wear makeup, and I have to wear makeup because I look so bad all the time. I have to like wear makeup, and now I generally just like to do my makeup. Makeup doesn't only give me confidence, it also gives me, I feel like a different person, if that makes sense. Like, whenever I don't have makeup on, I don't know why, but I get anxiety. Like, if I'm out in public, like, sometimes I'll get anxiety when I do certain things, and I'm like, I just get nervous. But whenever I have a full face on, I literally don't care. Like, I'm not anxious. I'm not really that anxious. Like, I feel like I could do anything, if that makes sense. But nowadays, even without makeup, I still feel like I look attractive. And not trying to be like, you know, but at least I tell myself that, and I'm just like, you look fine, you know, you look beautiful both ways. And, you know, I feel like it's just a lesson on like self-love, because you just gotta be nicer to yourself. And I've definitely been practicing being like nicer to myself, because at the end of the day, you know, we only have each other, and the only person that's never gonna leave you is yourself. So you want to be nice to yourself. But I don't know, recently I've just been like trying to figure my shit out, if that makes sense. By figuring things out, I just mean like getting my life together in a way. And I mean, everything at first I was very focused on like appearance wise. Like, I was really focused on figuring out my skincare routine, figuring out my makeup routine, like just figuring it out to a point where I like it. And I just feel like my makeup routine now is just, it's not perfect. I feel like there's always room for improvement, but I'm always happy with the way that it turns out. And I'm never like, oh, I don't like the way my makeup looks today. Like, obviously we all have our days where like maybe your makeup didn't come out exactly how you wanted it, but like the way that I do my makeup now, like, I'm pretty happy with. I feel like right now I just want to focus like on my style. You know, I have my makeup figured out, I have my skincare figured out. The only thing left is my style. I never really had a like style growing up. I'll dive right into that topic right now, but I'm actually gonna start prepping for my base. It's funny because I recently got these two, right? The Hula bronzer. And I have beef with this lady, right? I have beef with this lady who works for Benefit, because, oh my god, she was just, I had like a phase where my eyebrows were just like dyed a different color. Like I lightened them. They were like a light brown. Cause that was the look at the time. That was the vibe. That was the freaking like, I don't know, like that was just my era. And she was like, oh, like how did you do it, or blah blah blah, like your brows are like different color. And I was like, oh yeah, I just started lining them. And she's like, I like when your brows were black. Like I just feel like it suited you better. Like I don't know, like I just like your black ones way more. And I was like, okay, like, you know. And then she was like, yeah, I just really think you should like tone them, because I feel like they're just too warm for your face. Like they're too warm for your face. And I was like, okay, like I didn't ask for your opinion. I mean, I didn't say that literally, but I was like, okay. She would just be like, oh my gosh, like, I don't know, like I just like when your brows are lighter. Mind you, nobody asked, okay? I didn't even show her my brows. She just came up to me. And before this, like prior to this, like I actually fucked with this lady. Like she was cool, like she was funny, right? Every time I saw her, like I would be like, hey, what up? Like, you know, we were cool. And then after that first time, I was like, okay, whatever. No big deal, right? Like she just gave her opinion, even though nobody asked her. But I was like, no big deal, whatever. Then the next few weeks, she was just like, she just, every time I saw her, and I would see her every once in a while, it wasn't like all the freaking time. But she would just be like, I don't know, like I just like your brows when they were black better. Like I just like your brows better when they were black. First of all, did I fucking ask? Because I don't remember asking for an opinion. And then she kept telling me, oh, you should fill in your brows. Like, you should fill in your brows. Like, add a little bit of this, add a little bit of that. This is what my brows look like. Normally, I don't fill them in. I don't use, like, a brow tint. Like, I really don't. You know what I mean? And I just feel like I don't have to. Like, I feel like I don't have to. And I don't fucking want to. So I was just like, okay, and I get it, she works for benefits, so like, you know, she knows about brows and stuff, but like, I never asked you for your opinion and you're commenting about my appearance. It got to a point where like, she literally started making me feel insecure about my brows. And I started being, at first I was like, okay, Marco, like, you know, don't be rude to this lady. You know, keep it cordial, keep it cool, keep it cute. But after a while, I was literally just like, every time she would come up to me, I would literally just give her like a dead face. And like, I would just give her very short answers. Like, basically I'm giving her the vibe, like, leave me the fuck alone. And then I remember she was like, she started to notice, and then she started to kiss my ass a little bit. She said something about my brows. I don't remember because this happened like a while ago. But she basically said something, and I was just like, well, I never really asked for your opinion. And then she was like, oh, she's like, I was just saying, and I was like, okay. And then I walked away. And after that, every time she would come in, like, she wouldn't really speak to me because I would just ignore her. I was like, lady, we were cool. I don't know why you had to like comment on my appearance. Like, I never comment about people's appearance, and I don't know why you think it's okay to do that. Like, I don't care if you think I should fill my brows in. I don't want to fucking fill my brows in. Like, what if I don't want to do my fucking brows? She was just making unnecessary comments. But that's just, yeah, that's basically the whole story. But so I basically can't let her know that I fuck with this because this is the brand that she works with, and I just can't let her know that I fuck with it. Because I would rather be caught dead than telling her that I love this. But you guys know, this Benefit Foundation is so good. Anyways, back to the topic that I was talking about earlier. Growing up, I didn't really have a style because, I don't know, I never really wanted to shop for clothes. Like I said, I was like a chubby boy growing up, and I wouldn't say I got bullied, but you know, I feel like growing up when you're chubby, like people do say things in school here and there. I actually have a really funny story. So one time I remember in high school, I was like talking, I don't know, we were in PE class, and my gym teacher was like, oh yeah, like girls are just slower than boys, like, you know. And me, you know, supporting my girls, supporting my friends, I was like, oh my gosh, teacher, like, how could you say that? That's so rude. Like, women can be just as fast as men can. And he was like, no, like boys have more like stamina, and they're just like blah blah blah. And I was like, you know, riding and dying for my girls. I'm like, girls could be freaking as fast as boys, right? Tell me why. One of my friends at the time, I don't know why she would say this to me, but she was like, well, she was like, I don't know what she said, but it was along the lines of like, well, everybody runs faster than you, so like to you, you know, girls are faster because everyone runs faster too. Guys, I was gagged. I was like, I was so hurt. I literally walked away, and I'm pretty sure I cried that day because I was like, girl, I was literally standing up for you and you're supposed to be my friend. And it was just, wow, very humbling experience. No, I'm not gonna lie. So things like that would, you know, happen. And, you know, I was a little big in high school. Like, I'm not gonna lie, like I was. And there's no denying that. Like, I remember when my mom would want to take me back to school shopping. She would be like, oh, let's go back to school shopping. And I would be like, no. And she'd be like, why? And I'm like, I don't want to go. Like, I don't want to go. Like, I would make such a big fuss. So I would never go shopping. Like, anytime we would buy clothes, I would never want to go. And that biggest reason was, like I said, I grew up really insecure. So I remember going to stores and trying on clothes and nothing would ever fit me. And you don't know how, like, hard it is when you're, like, little to, like, go to the store and try on stuff and nothing fits you. Like, I would look in the mirror and I would just want to cry because I literally would hated myself so much. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, I am so fucking fat and like blah 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 blah. And I just never wanted to go shopping because every time I would look in that mirror, girl, I would be so depressed. And also some of my siblings, like, they would be like, damn, you eat everything, like, and I would just be like, oh, like, sad. And that made me sad. So, like, I would binge eat. I used to be a big binge eater. I would go into my pantry at night, like, every fucking day and binge eat. After high school, there was a time where I started, like, smoking weed. It was like a little wax pen, but I remember because I was so sad, like, I was like, I need, like, something to help, right? But that made my binge eating worse because they give you the munchies and I would literally go and eat so much at night because, I don't know, I just wanted to keep myself busy. Or nowadays, thankfully, it's better. I don't really binge eat like that. I don't binge eat at all, actually. I've never really wanted to go shopping. Like, looking at myself, trying on clothes, literally would kill me. Like, I would be more depressed. So I try to avoid that at all costs. Because of me not shopping growing up, I have literally nothing. Okay? Now that I'm older and, like, I've lost some weight, I'm, like, trying to, you know, find my style. I'm trying to find my freaking style because I have none. And because growing up, I would never go shopping or anything. I don't have a sense of style. I don't have that. Like, I've never had to, like, put on outfits before. So I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out my style right now. I was actually researching videos last night. Like, I just got a hint of inspiration for clothing, which I never knew where to start, and now I have an inspiration. And I'm like, wow, I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner. A lot of the videos that I saw were saying, like, to find your own personal style, like, write down things you like and try to find people that you like how they dress and, like, try to see what they wear and then try out some pieces, see what you like. Basically just experiment, but, like, try to find things that are specific to you, things that you like, and figure out what you like on your body and what you don't. As you guys can see, I love K-pop. I was like, oh my gosh, what if I just look up their concepts? Because some of their concepts I really like and try to make fits out of them. And my first group that I'm actually doing that with is aespa. Winter specifically has this outfit in Armageddon that's basically like a graphic tee, a leather jacket, jorts, and some black boots. And then I could probably accessorize. But I think that outfit is so cool. Like, I love that outfit. So I'm gonna make a Pinterest board of all the K-pop outfits that I think are really cool and that I wanna try or just get pieces from. And that's how I'm gonna start shopping. And I'm actually really excited because I have been wanting a pair of jorts. So I'm like, ooh, like, I could get some jorts because it is summer and I don't have good shorts. It just really got me inspired to start finding outfits. And I'm also gonna look up, like, influencers that I like to see how, like, that I like how they dress to kind of get inspiration. So right now that's where I'm starting. I want to get, like, I want to make a big Pinterest board and basically find outfits that I like, and then I want to try and look for pieces that match the outfit or that are similar vibe. But obviously everything is so expensive nowadays, so I'm trying to see, like, I'm trying to look up, do my research on affordable places to buy clothing, specifically for men. But women's clothing, they have so many options, and for men it's very limited. And, like, as a gay feminine man, I don't necessarily want to dress in, like, women's clothing, and I don't think I have the body for that yet. I mean, I'm always open to it, but, like, at the moment that's not my vibe. And, like, if it is your vibe, that's okay, but for me, like, at the moment it's not my vibe. And guys sections have very little clothing, and all their clothing is like ugly. Like it's like a man's outfit. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to wear that. Like I don't know. Like it's weird. I'm trying to find stores where, like, obviously not all men's clothes is ugly, but I'm trying to find stores where it's not super expensive that I could like find pieces that I could wear. Like I'm just trying to build my closet, and I'm really excited for this journey because I actually have a starting point. Before I didn't have a starting point because I was like, well, I don't know my style, you know? And I don't want to have a set style because with my piercings, like I do want to look a little edgy, but I also want to be a little cutesy and a little casual. Like I want to dress like differently, and I don't want to be set to one thing. But the biggest thing that I want to be is just, I want to have a good style, and I want to look cool, you know what I mean? And it also gave me some ideas for content because I'm like, I could do like, I was kind of putting myself in a box before, and I was like, oh my gosh, like I don't know what to film. Like I only do have makeup. Like I've already done a Chit Get Ready with Me. I don't want to do another one. I already filmed a freaking in-depth makeup tutorial. I don't want to do another one. Like what else can I do? What else can I do? And I was only thinking beauty, but I don't know why. Like I don't want my channel to just be beauty. I want it to be like a blog, lifestyle, like everything. So I was like, oh my gosh, like maybe I can make videos on like trying new foods and like taking you guys with me, like trying new places, like, or just vlogging when I'm hanging out with my friends, or going, like I was thinking of making a little series where I go on my style journey, and like whenever I go thrifting, like I'll go with, like you guys will come with me, and I'll give you guys like, these are the outfits that I'm trying to look for today. Let's see if I can find any pieces that look similar to this. And I think that would be so fun, like just have a style journey and just record it, and I'll always have like it for me to look back on and stuff, like, and you guys can come along with me and give me suggestions on like clothing I should try or stuff like that. Like I just think that would be so cool. So I feel really inspired, and I don't know how to drive. That's like my biggest issue, so I'm trying to still work on that, you know. I'm just a gay boy. But once I do, best believe I will be everywhere. But I do want to find places that I could buy clothes like for like cheap online. I also do want to find jewelry. I don't know where to buy jewelry. I feel like jewelry, I love like my little bracelet and like my necklace. I want to buy more, but it's just hard to find jewelry that's long enough around my neck and wide enough for my wrist. And my rings, my fingers are a little fat, so I mean they slimmed down a little bit. They used to be chubbier, but I want to find rings that fit me, and I want to find necklaces that fit me, and I want to find bracelets that fit me. Like it's a lot, but I have like somewhere to, like I have something to base it off of, so now I feel more inspired and confident. And I mean, I know that I'm gonna build it little by little because everything is so expensive, so it's gonna take me some time. Like I might have to be like buy one piece at a time or like two pieces at a time, but I'm hoping to, I don't know, find myself like a little closet that I can make. But I know someone told me to do a room tour in one of my comments, and I'm so sorry if you're watching this. I am going to get to it, okay? I'm going to get to it, but I need to figure out my room. So I'm thinking of getting like a little shelf to display all my K-pop albums. I want to get like a cute shaped rug, maybe some like little chairs, like little stools, like a little seating area, maybe like a little table in the middle. And I want to buy a clothing rack, a little clothing rack, so all the outfits that I am making inspired by these, I could hang and have them just, you know, there. So then whenever I want to like make outfits, I can, and I could just leave them there, like different outfits for me to try. Like I just think that would be so fun, so I'm kind of excited. I want to reorganize my whole room. Like it's just, if I want to buy furniture and stuff, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work, so it's a lot of money, it's a lot of work, it's a lot of everything, but I'm trying to get there little by little. I've been yapping a lot. I'm just gonna focus on my glam a little bit, and then I'll be right back. I'm trying to speed this up, but I know I'm gonna keep talking and this video is getting long. I'm like actually watching Nailea on my iPad while I'm like doing this, but anyway, I'm gonna teach you guys. I feel like one of the like things that I get complimented the most on my makeup is my blush. So the first blush that I went into is the Patrick Ta, and She's That Girl. I like to build my blush up, but I feel like this is just a good amount, nothing too crazy, right? But I like to mix my blushes. So I go in with the Dows. I actually have the Dows collection. So if you guys want to see like a video of me doing the full like collection, reviewing it / like just using the full collection, let me know and I will definitely do that for you guys. Because I was going to do it originally, but I was like, does anybody want to see that? So I'm going to go in with these 2 blushes right here. And then I like to rub off the excess on with any of my blushes so it doesn't go on super pigmented off the bat. This one is really pigmented though. It looks similar, but it's a little brighter. But it's just a mix, because I'm mixing a little pinky with like a little peachy. And then one thing I like to do is just blend with like a clean, this is like, it doesn't have any product on it. I blend like the edges kinda. Something like that. And I feel like for now, that's perfect. Okay, baking is in. I've been using this Grwm, and it's like a Korean brand. It's a lip tint, and I've been obsessed. And it's like a really cute like mauve. One thing about me is I love my mauves. This is in the shade Bare Fig, 15 Bare Fig. So while that kind of dries, I'm going to go in with my Maybelline. This is the Tattoo Studio in the cream color shade, and I'm gonna go in my eye. I like to do like one little thin layer, like so. This one lasts all day, but I will say if your eyes are watery, it does come off a little bit. So I wait for it to come off a little bit, and once it fully dries, I put on another layer because the layer underneath keeps the layer on top from like coming off. Even if my eyes water a little bit more, there's 2 layers, so it's not like, you can still see it. And then for the rest of the day, it will just stay on. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Whirl lip liner. Now I'm gonna set it. I like to set it with like the powder left over. This helps my lips stay on like all day. Now I'm gonna go in again with my cream. I'm gonna go in now with some of my Hoola bronzer to kind of like shade the eyes in a little bit. I'm gonna grab an eyeshadow brush, but I'm just kind of like rubbing off the extra. I'm gonna deepen out just the like outer corner. It's like a slight difference, but you could see the depth in it. And I'm using the Hoola one because it's not as dark as like my regular one. And then even in the inner corner, I like to just like shade it in here. Just in the inner corner. And I feel like, I don't know if it looks like on camera, but I feel like it adds like a little bit of like sharpness. Or it could just be me that's like making that shit up. But I feel like it defines my eyes a little bit more. And I really like to put a lot of definition on my eyes. My eyes are like my pride and joy. I want it to look very like, you know, like seductive in a way. And now we're gonna wipe off this bake. And as I'm wiping off the bake, I kind of just like blend my bronzer out. Now we're gonna go back to blush. So I also have the Dows. I have the whole collection. I got the PR packet. There's one thing that Dows does that I saw one of like his videos, like his TikToks, and I love is the way he does his blush. So I'm gonna grab the brightening powders and the blush. I'm gonna dip into this Morphe. This is also a peachy shade, but it's not as strong as the Patrick Ta. I'm gonna dip into it with like this kind of brush, tap it off, and then I like to rub some of the excess. And then I'm gonna tap into this baby pink, tap it off, and then rub some of the excess. I'm gonna go into the peach shade, like lightly coat it, and then that bright shade, tap it off, and then I do like tap it on here because so it's not super bright. And now I'm gonna start from here and blend it into my cheek, like into the middle of my face, so it could like be like a very light blush but also brighten. Kind of like transition my blush into my under eye, and as you can see, like it already looks so much better. And voila. I mean, it's not perfect. I feel like some sides like a little better than others, but it's cute. When I set it all, like it's gonna melt in beautifully. Now, I'm gonna grab my blush brush without picking up any blush and touching up that blush a little bit more. For the last and final steps, I'm going to put some glitter on my eye. This is the Kylie Cosmetics Wet Shimmer Quad, the little quad. And I'm gonna be using, I think it's Metagalactic. It's gonna be this pinky shimmery shade. Going to my inner corner with my pinky. and just spread that all over the eye. So cute, so cute. Yes! And then it kind of transfers a little bit underneath, so I'm gonna grab this fluffy brush and just wipe away from my face, kind of like up the sides of my nose, because I don't want it to like go this way. I'm gonna grab a clean finger and I'm just going to tap around it so the glitter kind of spreads out. I don't know why the end of my makeup videos always become like tutorials. Anyway, before I finish this video, I'm going to talk about this new journey of mine. I'm really excited for this new clothing journey, but I am gonna really try my hardest, you guys. Like, I need to lock in and put in that work and post consistently, because you guys, when I tell you, I literally have nothing to do. I literally have nothing to do. So I need to start becoming more efficient with my time and just do stuff with my freaking life. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I really hope that in this chapter of my life, I get my clothing together. I'm going to set my face, put on my lashes, and then I'll come back and I'll show you guys when I'm all changed and my hair is like fixed up. Wait, I totally forgot, you guys. I totally forgot. Oh my gosh. I am gonna use this setting, the brightening powder, before I set my face. Okay, now I'm gonna set my face and then I'll be right back. And this is the finished makeup. As you guys can see, my hair is definitely bluer in this lighting. I am using different lashes. I did get them from my sister, like my older sister gave them to me. So they're a little crazy. They're usually like bigger than what I usually wear. But I feel like they're cute. And my base came out so good. Up close and personal. So good, so cute. Ignore the mess on the bed. I'm about to go to work, but yes. Thank you guys for watching and I hope you enjoyed. I'm sorry if I yapped your ear off, but let me know if you enjoy me yapping, because I definitely love yapping. But yeah, I'm really excited and I really am hoping that, you know, my channel grows into something besides like other than makeup. I want it to be a variety of things and I'm excited to start buying clothes and hopefully I get to take you guys with me and show you along my fashion journey and just like building my closet up. But thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.